Hello, Potato, and welcome to Weekend Magic for January the 6th, 2024. It's the first Weekend Magic of the brand new year. The first of, presumably, 52 episodes of looking at junk I've wasted money on. And today's item is actually another bit of a leftover from last year, but I didn't already have it when I recorded last week's video. I actually got this on Saturday night. See, we went to the mall, get some steps in. My wife had a gift card for a store. We were going to see if they had anything worth spending it on. They did not. But while we were there, on the way out, we decided, well, let's pop into Hallmark and see what they have left. Because, they usually put some of their ornaments on sale afterwards. Just see what they had left. And to my surprise, they had the entire Haunted Mansion collection. All three ornaments and the base. And the reason for this is because that wasn't on sale. See, usually the big, expensive IP items like Star Trek and stuff don't usually get discounted after Christmas. So imagine my surprise when I saw today's item was not only discounted, it was discounted 60% off, down from $100 to $40. It is this, the TARDIS, the 60th anniversary TARDIS, no less, a Hallmark keepsake ornament of a sort. It's kind of big to really be an ornament. But it's magic, light, sound, and motion. And they had one on display there, but I didn't see what it actually did. But there's words on the back. Let's read the words. A keepsake is much more than an ornament. It's a little work of art created by a real person with real passion to tell a big story. From the people and things you love to memories of the past to the anticipation of something new. Your keepsake honors and celebrates everything that makes holidays special: joy, togetherness, family, and friends. When you hang a keepsake, you're hanging the story of you. Happy hanging. Connect this table decoration to the adapter provided, and that's interesting because Hallmark likes to make you buy the extra little cord thing like we have for the Haunted Mansion. Press the button to hear phrases from the Fourth Doctor with sound effects and music from Doctor Who theme song, and watch the TARDIS come to life with light and motion. And yeah, it's supposed to come with the power adapter, which is nice. I mean, even if it doesn't work, it's a pretty cool TARDIS. So yeah, Doctor Who's been a thing that's kind of, been in my life since I was very, very young. And Tom Baker, the Fourth Doctor, is... everybody has, their doctor. Tom Baker would be mine. Like, my wife's would be David Tennant, because she didn't watch Doctor Who back in the day. All right, let's get it out. Yeah, so I feel like we're not hanging this anywhere. Also, happy hanging, kind of a weird phrase. Yeah, we're not hanging this anywhere. It's, okay, pull it like that. It's going to be a little big for that. This is really a fairly intricate box. It's going to be difficult to put that back into. I don't know if we're going to leave this out. I mean, it's nothing Christmassy about it, is there? So I don't know if we're going to leave it out or if it's going to go back into the box and be stored with the other Christmas ornaments. Because again, it's not Christmassy. I'm a little surprised, honestly, as big as this is, because it does remind me of the Enterprise or the Haunted Mansion, that it's not part of some storyteller set like those ones were. Also surprised me that it was on sale. I mean, they don't normally put the IP things. Like when we got the Enterprise years ago, it was after Christmas. It was still full price. They didn't mark it down. No discount on it at all. But this, yeah, 60% off, and not even not even a week after Christmas. It was New Year's Eve, and they already had all their Christmas stuff 60% off. I guess they had to make room for next year's items. Or I guess this year's items now, wouldn't it be? Also of interest, that I thought at least, our mall already had all of its Christmas stuff gone. Usually it's there till New Year's, there's just the kind of abandoned Santa's grotto and all the decorations stay up, but by by last Saturday, by a week ago. It was all gone. The tree, the lights, Santa's grotto, everything. There were no signs of Christmas left in the mall at all. There was like one of the little selfie backdrops was still there, but it was like fairly generic, like wintry pine tree sort of a looking thing. It wasn't Christmassy per se. It's gonna be long enough. Maybe I'll plug this in while leaving it on the table. All right, let's plug her in and we'll fire her up. It's plugged in. Oh, the lights come on. You can see up there, the light is on. Let's press the button. Okay, so that I'm actually fairly impressed with that. The sound is pretty good, the motion's interesting, and yeah, it definitely reminds me of my childhood. Let's see what else we do.
I can't waste any more time. Things to do, places to go. Now drop your weapons, or I'll kill him with this deadly jelly baby.
That sounds like it's teleporting out. What about, does it do back in?
Killing me isn't going to help you. Isn't going to do me much good either. There's no point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes. You see, I know that although the Daleks will create havoc and destruction for millions of years, I know also that out of their Eden must come something good. You may be a doctor, but I'm the doctor.
Okay, I feel like this maybe at some point was meant to be a storyteller thing, and they just abandoned it and decided to just do this instead. Although, I mean, honestly, I don't want them to do a storyteller thing, because I would absolutely buy a Doctor Who, like, storyteller set like I did Haunted Mansion. But, while it's spinning, let's take a look at the, so what's the way to make it spin without it, like, making noise? I don't think there is. Can we turn it? I guess I'll turn it this way to get back around front. It's a fairly nice sculpt, good paint job. It is definitely not the Chibnall and what's the other fella's name? The one before Chibnall and after Davies. The one who Moffat. It's definitely not the Moffat or Chibnall era Doctor. Doesn't have the St. John's Ambulance logo on it, which I think in the new ones they went back to more like this, didn't they? They didn't have. Is this thing sound reactive? That's what for a second I thought it was actually like flashing in time to my voice. They didn't go. They went back to like the Tennant style TARDIS on the outside at least, and got rid of the St. John's Ambulance logo on it, which I'm sure I could look up and find out why that was there to begin with, but I'm not going to. I'm lazy. That's just too much effort for this channel. There we go. So I did watch the new Doctor specials, the three with Tennant and the Christmas special with Gatwa, Nkudi Gatwa, I think is his name. I didn't realize he was in the Barbie movie, but I quite enjoyed them. I thought the Christmas special was a little weird, but Christmas specials do sometimes tend to be. I'm wondering if we're going to see a lot more musical stuff under Davies this time, because we had that musical number with Toymaker, we had a musical number with the new Doctor, the Goblin thing. So I'm interested, are we going to see a much more musical Doctor? Because Gatwa, especially in like Barbie movie, does seem to be a bit of a dancer. So I could see them doing more of that stuff just to play to his strengths. Also, I love his energy. He's got the I really do want to be here and be the Doctor energy, which is something that I feel like some of them lose fairly quickly. I feel like Whitaker fairly quickly like kind of lost the I want to be the Doctor energy. Capaldi was just kind of older, so I mean I kind of get it there. He was much more of like an earlier crotchety Doctor anyways. But I feel like Gott was matching like Tennant's level of energy and early Matt Smith energy. Like this, I want to be here and do this. And I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to the new season. I'm assuming we'll see the Avengers Tower more often in it as the unit headquarters. Which, that great way to keep yourself a secret agency is to have the tallest building in London be your hideout. Also, a building that looks like the Avengers Tower from the Avengers movies. I wonder if the Avengers exist in Doctor Who. Like, as comic books and movies, I don't mean like, is Doctor Who is a Marvel character? I know he's not. But does he exist? Do they exist as fictional characters in the Doctor Who universe? Anyways, that's dumb. But that's all I have this week. The TARDIS. It's again, $100 would be a bit much for it, but I think 40. I feel like we're in a good pricing sweet spot. And again, if you like one of the Haunted Mansion ornaments and you didn't get them, I mean, it's been a week since I bought this, but you might check your local Hallmark, see if they'll have them. They aren't on discount, or at least they weren't last week. But it's worth checking in. And again, for $40, I think this is a pretty cool little item. And that's all there is to this episode. Today is the second day of SAC Anime. That is where I intend to be after this goes up. And I do intend to be cosplaying as Red Green again. So if you see me and you say hi, I promise you it will be awkward. But if you found this all interesting or entertaining, if you did, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which won't be SAC Anime. That'll be next week. And tomorrow's video is actually going to be something left over that I recorded in December, but it isn't Christmassy, but there'll be Christmas stuff, and that's why. All right, see you next time.
I can't wait. Now drop your... Chili. There's no point in...